You know that the G20 foreign ministers got concluded yesterday here in South Africa. You know that South Africa will be the country that will be hosting the G20 summit for the year 2025 between the 22nd to the 23rd of November this year. We have discussed a lot about that, what is it to be expected. Now, one thing that some people missed from the opening speech of the President of South Africa is that he did indicate that he was on a call with the United States President Donald Trump. One thing that he said, the President of the United States Donald Trump said to him, is that he wants to play golf with him. He wants to come to South Africa and play golf with him, which that I think is a positive note. And this comes after, obviously, we have been sanctioned, the PEFA aid has been frozen, and we've been trying to find solutions with the United States of America, but we've not been winning. But after hearing what President Ramaphosa had to say about his conversation with the United States of America, President Donald Trump, I think we can safely say things will get better with time. I mean, he said that he's a person who likes solutions, or he's a person that wants to find solutions when there are problems, and the legal tension or the current tension between South Africa and the US, he would like the two countries to have a solution. And because if solution does not come as soon as possible, we might end up losing deals like AGOA, or export deals like AGOA, where South Africa exports goods worth $3 billion and they don't pay duties for those goods, which is something that is very good, because we are exporting those things like for free, right? Which is something that is very good. It is a very good deal for us. And the reason why I'm highlighting the AGOA deal is because a lot of people have been coming out to say that we could lose that deal. And I've done a video showing you the total amount of goods we export to the United States annually, which was around $14.5 billion, of which out of that $14.5 billion, $3 billion of goods fall under the AGOA deal, where we don't pay duties, which is a very good deal for us, because for those goods, which most of those are agricultural products, we get to enjoy, or we get to export these goods for free, right? Which is something that it's a good thing. It's something that obviously that deal is very good for us. But if that deal is to be revoked, that AGOA deal is to be revoked, then obviously we are going to, it means that we might lose the amount of money that we're generating from AGOA. That is the reason why AGOA it's very important for us, because we are generating $3 billion annually on those goods that we are transporting or that we are exporting to the US via the AGOA deal. Our total exports into the US is obviously $14.5 billion, and gold alone onto our exports going to US is about over $8 billion, which shows you that most of what we're exporting into the US is, like, of course, minerals and precious metals, right? Yes, the AGOA deal, what we're exporting most there, it's agricultural products, but the US is getting a lot of gold from us, which obviously is a good thing. So AGOA, after that speech from the G20 foreign minister meeting that was taking place Thursday and Friday, I think there is a good sign to say that things might be better for South Africa. The tensions that are currently here might fade away with time, because when the two presidents meet, I think one of the things that they will plan to address is the current challenges or the current issues that are there, which hopefully they find a solution amongst themselves, and yeah, things go well. Who knows, a G20 summit, United States President of America Donald Trump might come to South Africa this November. Who knows? He has not confirmed. He said he's not yet sure, but hopefully he comes. I mean, already Russian President Putin, we read late yesterday to say that he won't make it for the G20 summit this year, but I think quite a number of leaders from all over the world will be coming to South Africa for that G20 summit, which is the very first time such event is being hosted onto an African soil, which is something that is good, something that shows that things could look better, not only for South Africa, but for Africa as a whole in the near future, which we have discussed a lot. Some of the good things that are happening around South Africa when you look into the exports, imports, which is very good. I mean, we want progress in Africa, we want unity in Africa, and we want some of these things that we are getting outside of Africa to be built here in Africa. We want EV cars to be built here in Africa. We want some innovation tech products to be built here in Africa. So we need to innovate, we need to grow, and we need to unite so that obviously things can get better for Africa. Africa is a continent that is extremely rich in minerals, and obviously our minerals are supposed to be used to open doors for us. Our minerals are supposed to be used to obviously generate money, grow our economies, which is very, very important. So yeah, man, I just thought I'd come and give you this quick update as to what we saw coming from our president, or what we saw coming from the G20 foreign ministers meeting that took place on Thursday and Friday. I mean, that speech by the president, I think you can see that he's serious about the fact that we must mend our conflict with the United States of America. We should resolve our issues so that we might move forward and things go back to normal, because as it stands, like I said, the PEFAR aid has been frozen. We are not getting any funding. In the interim, we still need to get the money which the US was giving to us, which is very critical, because then some services, some medicals might get compromised and people die because of HIV and AIDS treatment not getting to them on time, which it's very, very critical that we address that as soon as possible. Otherwise, with all that, just thought I'd give you this quick update. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I'll see you on the next one, and God bless you all.
We should play golf together. And I said, okay, I'll start practicing to get to that level. So our communications are good, and we will be building up all this as we continue addressing the issues that may appear to be difficult or challenges between us, as we do with all other countries in the world. We always find a way of finding solutions. I'm a solutions-oriented person, and I think President Trump is as well, and we will find solutions in this regard. As it comes to the DRC, we were very pleased that, as I said, the EAC, the East African Community, and SADC held their joint summit and came up with really good decisions, and that was followed up by the African Union, which endorsed the decisions that had been taken, and engagement continues. And as I said, we are looking forward to the chiefs of the Defense Force talking, or meeting rather, and beginning to lay the basis for the ceasefire to be installed in that part of the world. And as leaders, we will always find opportunities to talk, to meet, and I'm one of those who will never want to engage in an argument with the leader of another country in the public arena. Things are best handled when you deal with matters diplomatically and in a way where you find solutions. And that is my general approach.